Hello, hello. We have another new chapter of Dr. Stone. Ooh, this is fun. We're starting off with a popularity poll, not for characters this time, but for the inventions. And Cola wins. That surprises me. I guess that was a pretty beautiful scene where Gen has a cola in the stone world and immediately switches allegiance to the kingdom of science. But I don't know. I think some of the other ones had much more beautiful moments, like the first time they light up that tiny little bamboo shard fiber and create like artificial light for the first time in the stone world, or when they first take off in the hot air balloon. Oh man, that one made me tear up. But you know, Katana, the sulfa drugs. Oh, that's it. Just top three. Maybe not the end. We'll get the full results. Anyways, okay. So, huge, devastating fire to the Perseus. I didn't realize that it got hurt so badly during this raid. I kind of thought everyone just could have hopped on board. That maybe Zeno was planning on capturing the Perseus and using it as part of his own naval fleet or something. But I don't know. I guess it's unnecessary for him. It looks like it's in really rough shape, though. It must be taking on a ton of water, on fire. Gen is freaking out hearing the news. Zeno's saying, I take it you've commandeered the Brat's home base? Science versus science. A new world chess match to capture the enemy leader. This is our total victory? I don't know. Okay, so the warriors up on top deck are celebrating. Little do they know that, oh my gosh, Mose and Samurai Man. Oh my gosh, what is Samurai Man's name? Mozu and Samurai Man are cleaning up the lower decks. The ship is now ours to embrace. The game ends with our win. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Too much, man. Using spears and swords against my machine gun? How are those warriors so fearless? Mozu loves the extending whirlwind pipe that he picked up from Hyoga. Using the techniques he learned to completely whirlwind this guy. My first experience with training is really paying off. They try to retreat, but who is standing there? Ooh, grenades. See, how can they match this? This firepower. This guy has freaking, like, torpedoes just strapped to his waist. That's nuts. Those must be super heavy, right? I guess that's the super strength of these soldiers that resurrected themselves. Okay, so this is bad. All of the modern world people are freaking out. Stone world people maybe a little more confused. Just look like little pineapples. What's the problem with these little plastic pineapples? He's capable of widespread destruction, like the petrification devices. Hundreds of years ago, I trained tirelessly to defend against the volleys of those vile weapons. Cool. I thought it was a split page for a second. What's this guy's name? Matsukaze? So using the bamboo pole, he bats them all back. It's pretty badass. It's like, you know, one of your standard samurai show-off type scenes. And then all the bullets split in half and rain down. You know, that kind of thing. I love it. I love it. It's a cliche for a reason, because it's friggin' badass. So here all the grenades rain back down, the shrapnel flying everywhere, the Xenos Kingdom soldiers scrambling in fear. Nice, we're combining modern and ancient moves. Ooh, okay, so he whips out one of these huge bombs. All cute girls, huh? Two people short-handed? Wouldn't you prefer to take live prisoners? True, right? It seems like that is one of their objectives. Like, they probably could have just shot at the ship with a machine gun all day and all night, or had Stanley just pick off every single person on deck. But instead, they're just trying to cripple the leadership of the Kingdom of Science, take out Senko, and recruit everyone else in. Because yeah, the Xeno Kingdom, that's where it's lacking most of all, is in manpower, because they never had the revival formula. Last minion one is an enemy, but strangely defendable as an ally. Yeah, Musi has really proven his worth. Take it easy. Seems like the dogfight is just about over. Okay, so Senku is still raining down the acid that's going to stall out the motor. Seems like it's going pretty well, so I'm not sure why the Xeno people are saying, oh, like, we've won, can take it easy. The enemy's engine sucked up the acetylene gas. Dana picks Stanley. Stanley starts crashing, but uh-oh! One of the bottles explodes? Could this be? Yep. Our engine sucked up some gas too! Just look at their freaking faces! Oh, man. Okay. So they both crash land right near each other in the forest. I don't know how Senku screwed that up so bad. He just dropped the bottle. Oh, jeez. You know, I get why he was there to do the on-the-flight plane repairs, but they should have gotten someone who can repair a plane and has some athletic coordination. That doesn't just fumble the bottle. Okay, so Stanley takes a shot, but he misses at close range. That really should never happen because Stanley here is the character with cheat code level aiming in the way that all of our major characters are kind of defined by that one thing where they shouldn't fail. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. So it wasn't Stanley at all the whole time. What the heck? So this does explain why Stanley was able to lose in the dogfight. Because as I said, most of these characters, and I think this is a really cool way to write, that the characters are kind of defined by that one zone where they have cheat code level strength, where they're kind of unparalleled, right? And Stanley's seem to be the sort of like wartime combat. So the fact that Rusui, who of course is also cheat code level at like navigation and piloting and commanding vehicles, would still lose in that scenario, which is a lot more about aiming and firing in war than it is just about being able to fly the plane all fancy, would lose to Stanley. It seemed kind of unrealistic to me. So it explains that. But why would they do that? Is there another plane? Are they about to just get gunned down from the opposite direction? Darn right I'm not, because Captain Stanley would never miss. We need 2 shots to kill you both. Exactly. But if he'd made a bigger show of his godly sniping skills, you two would have locked yourselves away in their ship. Make your takeover that much harder. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So Stanley was actually part of the ship raiding crew? And both of them were just baits. They deployed 2 bait forces just to get everyone out in specific areas. And then they're actually going to deploy the killing machine. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, this is bad. Ooh, that is quite the twist. Ooh, that's the sort of twist Senku's always doing. This is truly science versus science. That Xeno is able to plot this way as well is a type of foe they've never encountered before. Oh boy. So it does look like they still want live prisoners, that is part of their consideration. Because just as easily, Stanley could have shot Matsukaze. Did I just remember? Matsukaze in the head and Mozu in the head, but instead just shoots them in the shoulders so they can't fight back, but could eventually recuperate and become valued allies. Damn, this is good. This really puts Stanley at that like transcendental tier, you know? That while we have some extremely strong warriors where we might have the strongest primate and the best with a spear, and the other guy who's also best with a spear, and the bestest samurai still alive on Earth, the last samurai starring Tom Cruise. But Stanley is still like the combat veteran cheat code specialist that just in these kind of more chaotic, more tactical situations, he's just supreme. Ooh, these are quite the shot. The shot with just him smoking the cigarette. Oh, crazy. Okay, okay. Enemy combatants have been subdued. And his gun looks a little better than their gun, too, I'm gonna say. Job's done. Yes, I've pulled off a most elegant checkmate with my ultimate knight. Ultimate knight, huh? You think that's checkmate? Right back at ya. The tunneling team? Is the tunneling team gonna pop out, like, right now, too? What else could it be? Yeah, boy! Holy shit, this is crazy! Yeah, boy! Simultaneous double checkmate. The only difference, this is a critical difference, is that Zeno is staring down the spear right now, whereas Senku is dwaddling around in some woods now. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Ooh, boy. Okay, okay. This is pretty crazy. What happens in this scenario where both kings are in check, and suddenly we may end up in kind of a stalemate here. Everyone has so many hostages on both sides. Okay, this is gonna be wild. This is gonna be pretty wild. Dang, everything is escalating like way faster. I thought this would be a much more drawn out, skirmish-based, tit-for-tat type battle, but no, like all the cards are on the table now. All right, let's see what happens next week. Bye-bye for now.